gonna fill this tractor up with diesel fuel in the tank that I went down to my cousin's to get the other day, and then I'm gonna do the thing that I don't want to do. I've got to do it, but I don't want to do it. The thing that I don't want to do just got even more don't want to do. This grain bin needs to be cleaned out because it's going to need to be filled any day now, and I was filling up the fuel on the tractor looking at this grain bin that I'm gonna have to climb, and there are wasps everywhere. It's 80 degrees today and it has been cold and cool for the last week, and they all came out or hatched or whatever, but like there's a lot of wasps up there. I don't really feel like being 30 some feet in the air and surrounded in wasps. Let's come up with a game plan. I know my limits. When it comes to heights, I don't like them, and I don't want to get stung and fall off a ladder because I don't like heights. So, farm store and wasp spray. There was and is still a few of them left, but there was a lot of them. The spray that I got was probably not the best spray. I got the value spray. It didn't seem like it was killing them as well as I would have liked it to kill them. This is the plan. This bin has a few leaks on it, mostly at the seams where I've tried to patch things up and I just haven't got it patched up. It was a lot better this year than it has been in years past. This is not a perfect bin. This is not the greatest setup, but it was the most economical setup I could do at the time. It holds about 1,800 bushels, which depending on the year gets me through between 6 and 10 months of the year basically. Again, just kind of depending on how many pigs we're raising at the time. Inside of it right now, it is mostly moldy, wet corn, stuff that's stuck to the sides. So I don't have a great way of getting it out. You know, maybe the best way to get it out would be like with a grain back and a wagon. I don't have that option. So what I'm gonna do is run it through this auger into the grinder mixer, and then I'm going to basically compost it. That means I've got to climb up the grain bin and then down inside of it. So I'm going to set the grinder mixer up under the auger, and then I'm going to climb up with the wasps. Waspises. I'm not looking forward to it. So this is typical. I braved the wasps. I came down, I'm in the bin. You can see it's all stuck to the sides around me here. There's not a ton in here, you know, maybe 10 or 20 bushels is all. Maybe not even that. And the motor stopped. Which means the only way that I can get the motor going again is to climb back up there to the hole, through the wasps, down, turn the motor back on, climb back up through the wasps, back down. I am not a happy camper right now. I will be completely honest with you. All right, we're back going. We gotta get it all down here. So, baby steps up the ladder, baby steps down. It stopped again. I'm about 50% done. I think that's all I'm going to be able to get today. I've got a CSA. This is just nasty work. I might just see about borrowing a grain back and a wagon. That'd probably be the best idea, because this is awful. It's not awful. It's awfully slow. Alright, so the motor didn't shut off after all. My smart son turned it off because he came out to do his chores, and we got a problem. Now, funny thing, my other son had said, oh, are you going to take the screen out so that it goes through faster? And I said, no, I'm going to leave the screen in so it grinds it up and it composts faster. It's clogged. All this wet corn is just getting stuck on this ramp and not going through, and so I don't know if it's clogged over here in the mill or if it's just not feeding through. So let's find out. It doesn't appear to be clogged up in here, which is a good thing, because that probably would have broke a shear bolt or smoked these belts over here on the big drive wheel. So it's just stuck in that. I'm just going to get a stick, a small stick, that I can kind of poke some corn through. I'm going to leave this screen out and just send it through. Things could be going better. Wish I knew what I was doing. All right, I got it cleaned out. It wasn't too bad actually, but I wanted to show you guys something interesting. I don't know if you could see that, but this has a set of magnets underneath here, and this is metal from the bottom of my bin. It's kind of rusting away, and it's going to be a problem. Honestly, I probably need to come up with a new bin within the next couple years, because this is meant for a wet corn bin that you load into and then into your dryer, this hopper bottom style. So I probably need to come up with a new bin system, but for now, this is what I've got, and thankfully, I've got magnets on the grinder mixer. That was one thing that I knew I needed when I bought my used grinder mixer, was magnets. Farming's got a great way of making plans for you. So I went over to empty what I had in here, and I couldn't get it emptied because I started hearing this banging sound. This chain, it's a double chain here, it had jumped off one sprocket, or one set of teeth, I guess I should say. So I'm gonna, looks like there's a tensioner over here. I'm gonna have to loosen that tensioner and put it back where it's supposed to be, put this cover back on. I guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow at least. This is my plan for this. I'm going to put some plywood across the back of it, some plywood on the ground. I have some junk pieces over there, and then I'm just gonna put it onto the ground, scrape it up with the loader bucket. I think that's the best way to get it out without having to make a mess or mess anything up, I guess I should say. I feel like I have proven that this system is not going to work. In my mind, I was going to get all of that done today. That bin was going to be cleaned out. I was going to go in and put some stuff on the walls to seal any drips and drizzles and things like that. But reality has struck, and it is time for me to go to CSA. So I got to go throw things in coolers. I luckily got all the shares packed, so I just need to throw them in coolers, throw some chickens in a cooler, maybe some brats. I gotta go. It's time to go. What in the world is happening? So I went to CSA today. You guys probably can't see me at all. I went to CSA today, and I was thinking, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to CSA, and then I'm gonna come home, and I am going to work on that grain bin. I was just gonna dump it on the ground like I said. I'm just gonna get started on that, knowing that it'll get dark soon. But like, I hate this time of year. It just gets dark. I don't know. So now I didn't get that done. I've got the grinder mixer that needs a little bit of repair. I've still got to unload from CSA. I'm just feeling like for the second or third day in a row, I am not getting stuff done that needs to get done. It's just starting to feel like I'm spinning my wheels. I don't know. I want to unload from CSA, and then I want to talk about something before we say goodbye. Alright, I've got everything packed up from the CSA. I'm ready to go for the next CSA as far as my tables and signs and all of that good stuff, which is Thursday. I'm in the market on Saturday. I said I wanted to have a conversation before we said goodbye to each other, and the thing that I want to talk about is Genchi Genbutsu. I don't know if I said that right, or even if I had the right syllables or the right number of syllables, but what it is it's a lean farm principle that is basically like, what do your customers value? And as we had CSA tonight, it was kind of on my mind. I've been reading about it, studying it in the book, The Lean Farm by Ben Hartman. I'll try to put a link down below so you can grab that book for yourself if you haven't grabbed it already. But what I have been thinking about is like, what do our customers value, and how can I provide the most value for our customers? All of that has me thinking about farmers markets, CSAs, individual cut sales, whole and half sales. What do our customers value? Do they value the way we raise the animals, what we feed, the type of animals, who we are, convenience? Maybe they value home delivery, being able to get what they want when they want. You know, there's been a lot of times this year that we've run out of cuts, and maybe a value for them is to be able to always get a pork chop, or always get a pork roast, or always get whatever, you know, that cut is that they really like. And so that's a value that they have. Or maybe there are particular cuts that I need to really work on, or maybe they value recipes or cooking ideas and experience, and we need to have them out to the farm more often. You know, the biggest thing that I've thought about when I'm thinking about this Genchi Gundu, I don't remember the word already, is that I don't know if I have a real finger on what my customers value. Now, I know they value local food. I know that they value the way we raise the animals. Those are two things that I know are important values for our customers, because we've talked to them about that. But beyond that, I don't know if I have a handle of what the value is, or what they value, or what I could do to meet the needs, or provide that value for them moving forward. So I wanted to bring that up because I've been talking about a lot about Lean Farm in regards to that shed and putting the cement down and organizing and cleaning and have a show place farm. But that's not all what the Lean system is about. It's not just about, you know, hammers and screwdrivers having a place to hang and a shop where you can work on a broken tractor. The Lean system is like an all-encompassing whole farm system where you think about all sorts of things like, should we be producing chicken? What breed of chicken should we be producing? You know, we've never raised Cornish cross, that conventional chicken that most even pasture-raised farmers produce. We've never raised those. Should we be raising those? Does the breed of pig matter, or does the type of feed matter? Or maybe should we be going full-on organic? All of those are great questions, and I think that what we need to be thinking about is, how do we find what our customers value? You know, when we talk to them at the CSA or the farmers market, what questions can we ask to find out what they value? I would love your input. Of course, if you are watching this, I would love it if you give a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Share the videos with your friends. But what I really want to know is, like, as a consumer of meat, what do you value? Or as a farmer, what have you found that your consumers value? You know, cleaning the farm is going to be great, and I think it'll do a lot for the efficiency and the time that we have to put into the farm. But if we want to see the farm go to the next level, like, efficiency is good, but understanding what our customers value, that Genbutu, it's going to be really important. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope that wherever you are, the sun is staying up longer for you so you can get stuff done when you get back from your CSA or whatever it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this.